I met a gypsy.
What's those airbags like?
Amazing.
Are they better than foam pits?
Yes, way better. And you
Really?
can land on your head on them and you're sweet. But I've landed on my head trying a double backflip Indian air at on one of Trav's big step-ups, and I landed clean on my head and onto the big airbag. And
Did you think you were
yeah, I didn't know where I was. It was my second jump off it, and I was like, I'm going to try first jump off the Trav's big step-up. Was a double backflip first jump, because a single flip it's just too much time.
Yeah, you just got bought.
Yeah, so I just rode off the thing, third gear pinned on a 450 and just got to the top, gave it a nice little tug and just did one, and I'm like, it was like a video game. You know when you're like playing MX vs ATV or whatever and you hit a jump and you like hit the mountain and you're in the air for ages and you like do a flip and you're like, oh, I'll just pull the triggers and do another flip or whatever. Yeah. That's literally what it felt like. I just rode off this lip and I'm like, I don't know, I've never jumped this jump before. Gave it just a little tug. I'm like, yeah, it's a little decent firm tug. And then I did one rotation and I'm like, yep, I'm still going up. All right. And then you just sort of like
so you're still doing the first backflip and still going up.
Yeah, and I'm still going up. So I just leant forward a bit and just like stalled it out a bit on the second one. And then just sat around and landed perfectly wheels first, double flip first jump off this big step up. And I'm just like, sweet, I'm just going to pull a little bit harder the next one and do an Indian air. Yanked. Did a little Indian air ruler, Indian air thing or whatever, like super flip Indy, and I forgot I was doing a double flip. I just yanked and I was like, just because every time I do like Indian air super flips,
it's a one flip.
It's usually one, and I just held it out and I paused. I'm like, this is sick. Look down and I'm like, oh yeah, spot it. And then I'm like, got back on and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing two. And went around and just like gave it a good rev. Landed perfectly on my head, and it was smoother than my first jump when I landed on the wheels.
Really?
It was fairly
And that's
smooth.
with the black on top of you?
Yeah, landing clean on my head.
That's gnarly, dude. So
the airbags are good, but in saying that, you can get
can
get wedged in a bad situation, and like you could get seriously hurt on them still. But
it's everything though.
Yeah, exactly right.